Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, and today I'm playing my favorite game. Guardians, I'm on the tower. I've picked up some bounties. I've swapped a few weapons out. Now, I like to get paid. I like to get paid for everything I do in Destiny. So I am a bounty fanatic. I'm a bounty burner. I pick those bounties up, I burn through them, I get that XP, I get the glimmer. I want every reward that I can possibly get in this game. Now, I'm going to be going into a lost sector. In this video, I want to cover a lost sector on Europa. Let's take a look at it. And I want to do this lost sector on Europa solo. I want to do it solo on the most difficult level, and the reward today is exotic arms armor. Rare, but let's see what it jumps to. It might be common if we go up to the 1610 level. I'm gonna go right in to the landing zone and Charon's Crossing and see Varix. Guardians, I'm always excited to be able to share these adventures with you. If you follow me, and please do follow me, if you follow me, you'll know that I like these. I especially like them, these lost sectors, when I'm very underpowered, under light level. When you go in on a 1610, or whatever the level might be, and you're way under, then boy, does it become a challenge. And I'm here for that. I feel like it helps sharpen my skills. It makes me a better guardian. And I want to be a better guardian because the last city is under siege. We are trapped inside those walls. We are trapped. And Guardians, I don't want to be trapped anymore. I want the citizens of the last city to be able to reach to the stars, to travel, to envision and create their dreams and make them come true. And we are being suppressed by the enemies of humanity, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Now, I'm going to pick up whatever I can here on with Varix, because, get paid. Let's jump on a Sparrow. This is always on time. This is by far the fastest Sparrow in game. And you do need spoils of conquest, which you earn in raids, to purchase this Sparrow. Or you could have earned it way back when I think it was attached. I think it was attached to a raid. Now there's a suit, a mech suit. I want to take that thing down. These are a nuisance. These fallen work for Aramis, not Eris Morn. And this guy should drop me in a chest. That's an enforcer brig. Basically a mech suit, right? Now, let's make haste on over to this lost sector and dig right into it. We got to push back the darkness. I need to shine a light on this hole and really clean it up. Now, I do have anti-barrier and overload. I have arc and void. I am on a void class. I'm running the exotic Heart of the Inmost Light. This is Heart of the Inmost Light. Now, Guardians, if you see me glance over here, it's because out of habit, I'm looking at live stream chat. But I am recording this, but normally I would have live stream chat going and there would be lots of people in there chatting. Join us sometime. I do multiple channels live. It would be a real pleasure to see you in chat. So do join in. And hang out with me. Let's start it. Let's go and select the 1610 version. This is Master. This is Shocker. When defeated, goblins spawn arc pools that cause damage over time. Don't step in the Vex Milk. Don't step. The spill is deadly. This is Barrier and Overload. That comes from your artifact. You do need to fill out that artifact and get these clicked off. Famine. Equipment is locked. Match game. Champions are mob. Arc damage. 50% extra. Limited revives. And shielded foes are arc and void. Now the revives, since I'm solo, it doesn't matter quite as much, but I'm going to go in and do solo operative. That means that I will do extra damage, and let's do void and stasis causes disruption. Always check these guardians. If you've watched other videos of mine, you know, I have accidentally gone into these lost sectors without the proper mod, or I make a change at the last minute and I mess my mods up. You know, just back out and start over. The good thing about these are daily. They do reset at the daily reset, but it'll come back around. I'm having some Titan water. Stay hydrated, Guardians. Stay hydrated. Now, I think that's it, right? I'm using the ADEPT version of the Swarm. I like how this machine looks. Joyful Gift is a new favorite color shader along with Hoarfrost Sunrise. And I do really like the Iron counter shade. So, and this Transcendental Ambition, it's a good one. It's a good one. Let's check. I'm running Doom of CHELCHIS. I think it's CHELCHIS. You know, don't send me a nasty gram if I mispronounce it. I grew up in the sticks, okay? I'm from the sticks. And this is masterworked. I do try to masterwork all of my gear. This is Wishender. Wishender is still available in-game. I think it's through a quest. It's the Shattered Throne. You'll do a lot of Shattered Throne. And if you don't have Wishender, it's one of two of my favorite weapons currently. Get it, Guardians, get it. Okay, I'm going in. This is a lost sector, Perdition, doing it on Master Guardians. I hope I'm successful here. But again, if you're not, just start over. I want to be flawless, which means I can have no deaths. And sometimes they rush you. You forget one, it comes up behind you. They can take you down. But I'm carrying the power of the light that was given to me by the Traveler. And I'm going to shine my light on this hole and clean it up. For wherever, Guardians, you shine the light, there can be no darkness. And right now, this is absolutely filled with darkness. Are all these going to be arc shielded? Probably. I'll throw a grenade. I didn't want to have to go into using my heavy immediately, but they're arc shielded. You know, which if I were really smart, I would probably back out and switch my scout rifle to an arc and then do my machine gun on void. But that's not how I came in here. But it's okay to make a few mistakes, Guardians. It's absolutely okay. Now remember, I'm not concerned about the time because I don't really have anyone to revive. Now, normally I would have the smaller shoot through, but right now I do like, wow, this ADEPT machine gun, I like it. I like it a lot. Now, what's going to happen is the Grandmaster Nightfalls are coming, and there will be adept weapons. Don't hesitate to team up, find yourself a good team. And go in, Guardians. And get those adept weapons. You want to get those adept weapons. And I like the finisher. I like my bubble. It shields me from these monsters. Now, ultimately, I didn't get that shielded mind. I'm not sure what her title is here, but we're going to get her. We're going to get her. I'm even thinking I would like to do this, with a void machine gun. Now, let's see. Are these all arc shielded up here? They're probably going to be. And look, I don't have a lot of ammo. I want to avoid that Vex milk. And I want to try to take this guy out before he can charge me. Because these guys, they'll stomp all over you if given the chance. And I'm not one of those guardians. I don't want to be stomped on. Get out of here. Get out of here. You stink of the darkness. Now you have to watch out for area of effect, Guardians. That's where she's throwing bombs at me, and you don't, the bomb hitting you, of course, would be horrible and could take you out. But there's a whole region, an area around that bomb that can also be deadly to you, and it will weaken me. You have to watch your health bar here. Very, very difficult at times when they're sending a lot of bombs your way. And that champion's up there. Look at it. But I really want to focus on these little guys first. When that champion throws down a bubble, it heals. And I don't want it to heal, especially if you have it near its to-go box level. And by to-go box, see how it healed up? By to-go box, I mean take them out of here, Guardian. Put a nail in the lid of that to-go box. We don't want to see them again. Now, the strange thing is with these Vex, how many billions of them are there? We simply don't know. Now, the Wyverns are also vicious. Look, I've got two of them coming for me. She knocked me out of my bubble. Vicious, vicious Wyvern. In game, they're Wyverns. In chat, you'll often hear people refer to them as space chickens. Uh, and murder chickens. The names are basically interchangeable. But they are a handful. And is there another one up there? I thought I had two. Look at that. There's more champions hiding. They hope to ambush me, weaken me, and have one of their minions take me out. I don't want to be taken out by a minion. If I'm going to go, let the boss stomp on me. Not one of these little guys. And often I will find Guardians that one of the bombers from the Fallen, I would guess they've had more luck than almost any in taking me out. What happened to that other Wyvern? Did I get her and just didn't realize it? Maybe the grenade ate her up. Okay, now here we have the boss coming in. What are these shields going to be? They're arc. Now, ultimately, I could just pop these shields and then take them out with Wish Ender or my scout rifle. And Guardians, you don't even have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to take these champions out. It's not going to affect the drop rate really at all. And as you can see, my void setup is really causing a lot of damage here. And I am supered again. We got an additional wave. But I need to, all I need to do now is open the chest, right? The boss is gone, so I have the key to the chest. And you'll see my overshield. If you saw that blue at the top of the screen, I'm overshielded currently. And that protects me from some of this damage. You're not invincible, Guardians, but you are protected from some of the damage that these Vex are throwing at me. They're throwing it at me. So, you know, Void is a good way to go. I also like Arc. You know, you could do Thunder Crash here. And Wish Ender, one hits. Most shields will be one hit by Wish Ender. And he's finishable, but I'm going to take him out with an arrow. Now, we dispensed with them, Guardians. We dispensed with them. This is the Perdition Lost Sector. I'm going to grab the chest. You know, fingers crossed, Guardians. I hope that I get the exotic. But sometimes you might have to do way more of these. Even on the 1610 level, solo flawless, you might need to do a lot of them. I've had to do 11 in prior seasons, 11 of these lost sectors to get my exotic. Let's see what happens. I'm going to open the chest, collect my loot. No exotic. I did not get the exotic. Ah! So frustrating, Guardians. But you know what that gives me? That gives me goals because I can come back. I can come back to this lost sector until reset and try for that exotic. Now I do have the exotics, so I'm not desperate for it. But I always like to think that a new one could drop with a way better roll, you know, higher stat numbers. And I love these. I love these. This was Perdition Europa. I'm Ransom Rider. I'm playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. And Guardians, Lightfall is coming. And we all know that with Lightfall, it's the beginning of the end. Come and join me as I go into these missions to protect the last city, to push back the darkness. I hope to see you very soon in game. Bye. Bye. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I loved it.